Dreams about being chased are one of the more common dreams that most people have. Not everybody has them, but a lot of people do. And they sometimes signify running away from something or someone that you're trying to avoid, or just naturally just ignoring them. This is my dream about being chased. Swiggity swooty, howdy doody. My name's kmhusky and welcome to a dream in which I was being chased. Before we get into context about the dream, I would like to make one personal fear known, the Paris Catacombs. And if you don't know what they are, it's a vast, estimated 200-mile maze underneath Paris, and most of it is unmapped, uncharted, or unknown. There's been a whole bunch of different studies and expeditions down there, but it remains mostly just unknown. And they house the remains of over 6 million people. I have a couple of facts here by listfirst.com. The people that spend a lot of time down there, that dedicate a crap ton of time to map and explore and just spend time down there, are cataphiles. And cataphiles, it's not really a cult because they're very respectful of the dead and the bones down there. They kind of seem like a cult. They're a knitly grouped community of people. There's actually a case where they created a full working restaurant and bar down there. The source of the power that they used and who made it are unknown. The catacombs have been used to grow mushrooms by farmers and to break into wine cellars by thieves. In 2014, Ghost Adventures, the show, the presenter Zach Baggins featured in a special episode entitled Netherworld Paris Catacombs. Went down there without Aaron Goodwin and Nick Groff. He was trying to learn more about the mysterious tape that contained the last known sighting of its owner, which is one of the most terrifying videos I have ever seen. It's not just the catacombs I'm afraid of, it's an unknown maze where I'm lost and there's no way of knowing where I am. Another good example is going to be the labyrinth from Greek mythology. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into my dream. So I spend a lot of time on YouTube and streaming lately since I got my new computer, a crap ton of time because I'm pursuing my dreams. So one of the things that I have kind of given up on, I have stopped spending a crap ton of time with my girlfriend because, I'm pursuing my dreams and she's respectful of that. But when I do spend time with her, I like to do something that she likes, like go to a specific bar for karaoke or watch Grey's Anatomy with her, which leads into my dream. So in the dream, it presumed in my subconscious, I was in the Paris catacombs. Terrifying. That's where I thought I was. Now there were no skulls on the walls. The hallways were not curved like a lot of the catacombs are. They're not like randomly made. This was a very straight hallway. It was more like a building than the catacombs, but in the dream, I perceived it as the catacombs. So me and Dr. Gray were lost down there, and there's a couple other people with us, but we were lost trying to get out. We had a long ass rope we were using to map where we've been so we don't go there again. One of the things about the rope is we were hoping that someone from the outside or something was able to pull on it and give us like a signal that says, hey, come this way, so like we could backtrack or whatnot. So we're going down this hallway. So there were some bathrooms on the side of the hallway, but they were like very derelict, run down. And so we're walking that way, and I'm the one that has the rope tied around me. And so I feel a tug, and I'm like, hey, someone's trying to grab our attention. We need to go back and find the rest of the group. Turn around and we start pulling on the rope and finding it. It connected to a hallway that we had never gone down. And that's when I knew we're screwed. So I'm like, hey, we gotta get out of here. I untie the rope because obviously that's how they're using to track us. Sure enough, Dr. Gray was like, there's something coming around there. So we start running and we hear the monster behind us. I turn into one of the bathrooms, and in my mind, I'm like, hey, this is the men's bathroom. You can't come in here. The female bathroom had disappeared, so I bolted in. I kind of looked out a little bit, and she ran past, and she starts screaming, it's catching up on me, I can't outrun it, and like she's screaming for terrified, and I see the thing bolt past us like super fast. A couple seconds later, sorry, that was my phone and it scared the shit out of me. A couple seconds later, I hear the most heart-wrenching, ear-rattling scream from her, and as I know she's being torn apart and just gruesomely destroyed. So I decide to hide in one of the stalls, scared for my life. If it sees you, it bolts at you, but as soon as you get out of its sight, it completely forgets you're there. I've had this dream once before. Like most of my scary dreams, I can only have it twice. There's been like one dream where I've had it 3 times, but most dreams, I only ever have it twice. So I was, anticipating that it can't find me if it doesn't see me, right? I look over the stall and it's right inside the bathroom and it bolts at me. I woke myself up as soon as it got to like right here. I will get into the meaning of these dreams. A lot of people have different beliefs about dreams. One of my beliefs is that those really, really real dreams that you have, I personally think that they're a window into other timelines or dimensions where your soul, so to speak, is in another body. So like sometimes I have dreams where I'm actually somebody else. Could just be my soul. That being said, those real dreams, I think are just me in some other universe, timeline, whatever. So whenever I have these particularly bad dreams that feel so real, I wake up and I'm like, well, that version of me is completely fucked. So that's what scares me the most, is like, right now I'm proud to be in this timeline. So I have a website pulled up called mydreamsymbolism.com. It has all these different interpretations and meanings of dreams. So that being said, I have it pulled up right now. So we're going to go with my personal dream. Dreaming about being chased, the general term. The dream signifies you are trying to avoid someone or something. And it's usually brought on by stress and anxiety. The most important parts of these dreams are the distance and the attacker. We are going to go into the part about the distance. So dreaming about being chased and caught by the chaser. If you were chased and finally caught by the chaser in your dream, the monster finding me in the stall, such a dream might signify feeling inadequate about something or someone in your situation. Maybe you feel trapped by someone or some situation in your life. It's a monster that most likely represents my stress about having an extreme lack of money. I have no money right now due to my job transition, and it really weighs me down. So dreaming about being lost and chased by something. Lost in the catacombs, chased by a monster. This usually signifies difficulties that you might be encountering daily and not being able to deal with the stress they are causing you. Financial problems, can't really do anything about it until I get my job. Being chased by a dark entity, the monster. If you dream about some dark, unrecognizable entity chasing you, such a dream might signify incompatibility between you and your partner. Maybe there are some external factors interfering with your relationship and the both of you in a negative way, financially. Dreaming about being chased by something sinister and evil, also the monster. If you dreamed about being chased by something sinister and evil looking, such a dream might indicate having some stress and problems in reality you desperately want to escape. Again, financially. Now, the dark entity is unrecognizable, yes, and I do recognize the monster, kind of. It takes different form, it's always the same monster, and it's always around times of financial insecurity. So it does take on different shapes and forms, so it's not really recognizable by look, but more by feeling. In this particular dream, it was more like that robotic dog that we just created, with the limbs like really bent like this, and it's like hopping around like like Doge. It is terrifying. Oh, I hate it so much. So dreaming about being chased by a monster. If you were chased by a monster in your dream, such a dream might indicate some issues currently bothering you will end in a short time. Yeah, as soon as I get my job back up and running, that'll end. Or financially, it'll end. Like I said in the beginning, being chased by something, the distance significantly matters. So if you're able to run away, that usually signifies your ability to kind of avoid the situation, and eventually it should relieve itself in some way. If the distance stays the same, it's kind of like it signifies that this thing is here and it's staying for a while, and then the distance shortening to when you get caught signifies, like I said previously, feeling inadequate. If you're being chased but you're not able to run away, this indicates the need to become more responsible in your life. Being chased by your father, I've had this dream before, signifies not being able to do what you know is right in some situations. Sometimes this dream indicates ignoring some bad decision you've made. Being chased by criminals. Being chased by criminals in your dream may be a warning to protect yourself against people who might be taking advantage of you. Being chased by vampires is your desire to experiment and explore your sexuality. This dream can also be a warning about being in danger because of your carelessness. Being chased by demons indicates having some emotional or physical issue, most likely related to your marriage or relationship. Maybe you have some unresolved issues with your partner and have a lot of disagreements with him or her. If it's unclear who's chasing you or what's chasing you, it indicates being under stress and being anxious because you are avoiding some issue which is not clear to you. Being chased by something bigger than you, something enormous, indicates avoiding some issue you feel are too powerful to confront and deal with. And then there's a whole list of being chased by animals. You can visit this website and read for your own, but each animal, depending on if you're scared of it or if you love it, signifies something else. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed my bringing back the Dreamcast series. I personally enjoy looking into these dreams and finding out what they mean and expressing how weird my dreams are. So I'm not going to do this with every dream. A lot of my dreams are just all over the place. The dreams that I clearly remember I want to make a video on will definitely be bringing them back. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to replace them with my daily Monday, Wednesday, Friday upload schedule or if there'll be other days that I upload them. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's nice to bring it back. My girlfriend recommended it. It's good because it's kind of closure for me. So this is one series that I won't be dropping anytime soon, and I was able to find the intro that I used to use. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!